welcome to AnimeNEXT 2013's Abridging and Parodies panel. Before we begin, I would like to give special thanks to Hector Watts for filming this. Thank you so much.
Check out his page, it has all the panels and stuff.
Alrighty, before we begin, I would like to say that we will be, not only will we be showing stuff, I think we are also inviting people to come up, to stand up to show that they are the Abridgers for the stuff that they gave me beforehand. So there will be other Abridgers coming up and showing what they brought.
You know, matter of fact, why don't they stand up and show who they are?
Yeah. Those who brought stuff to the panel, please stand up. And also we have Zeromaster. He sent in some stuff too, so yeah, that's good.
He's not here, but he's here in spirit.
Yeah, he made an intro video too, so we'll yeah. So I'll just introduce myself. I am Leroy Jenkins Studio, and I'm Leroy Jenkins Studio, and I do Pokémon Man Reborn, the Abridged parody series. Yay.
No enthusiasm at all from you. You're just...
I'm tired. Leave me alone.
All right, we'll move on to this guy, Kurt Cobain.
I'm Rogue Bridger. I'm part of Just Five Guys Canada Bridge, and I do Veroni Kenshin Bridge.
I'm happy.
Oh, it's me?
Yeah.
Nope.
I'm nobody. Yeah, actually, it's getting a little hot here. I'm going to take this off.
Sing about baby!
I wonder why she's doing this. For those of you who can't see, it says Internet Famous.
I actually got this from a fan with the Team 4-Star voice in Anime Evolution. And speaking of Team 4-Star, I am Megami33, and I played Bulma and Chatsu and Poir for like 2 episodes. Represents both the shows I do, because my first show was Sailor Moon Abridged that I did with a huge group of that, so I do Sailor Moon Abridged.
That's what got me started.
So I do Team 4-Star. I'm in Sir Integra on Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. I've cameoed and been in a bunch of other abridges. A new popular one I noticed, I'm Ciel in, God, I wish I remember his name, but I have, it's a popular Black Butler abridge, so you should check that out. And I do voice acting, singing, and kind of everything. So, yeah.
You got like 17 applauses.
The mic's going in.
Anyway, I'm Zeromaster.
Yeah!
That's more applause than I was expecting, honestly. Anyway, I've been Nogisaka Haruka no Himitsu Abridged and Azark Ryan Abridged on my main channel, along with a few other projects, but they kind of haven't come out in a while. For now, I'm mostly just known for making random stuff on YouTube. But I do abridge, which is why I'm here. Yes, I do.
Oh, yeah. No, you just kind of sneaked in.
Yeah, I'm not even supposed to be here.
Yeah, security's on their way.
Wait, I thought Megami invited him. Who are you?
I thought you invited him.
I thought I invited him.
This is Panda Bear.
Oh.
Wait, you didn't invite me?
Well, I'm Panda Bear. Thank you very much. Alright, hi, I'm G-Decker007. I do Gurren Lagann Abridge with AnimeNEXT 2000 over here. I'm also part of Leroy Jenkins Studios' Pokémon Hitman Reborn Abridged parody. I play Yamamoto, yay! It's actually funny, I didn't know the initials of his series spelled out crap.
Yeah, Pokémon Hitman Reborn, the Abridged parody series, KHRAP. Crap. It's something you're going to look back in about 10 years and going to be like...
I'm also part of various other Abridged series out there.
Yeah, we actually do a parody series.
Yes, we do Ladies vs. Butlers Abridged, which we just had a panel for, but that didn't turn out so well, so we're going to show episode 6 here.
Woo!
Yeah.
And, I don't know what's in it. Okay, just to appease my friends.
For those of you who don't get this, for the love of God.
You're welcome, Tsubasa no AMV Pro.
It's courtesy of Knopflet.
Yeah, that's what the plate was.
Yeah.
Plenty more to go. Plenty more.
Yeah, they are.
I love you.
And I'll be throwing around
Sure you
the
do.
panel.
Okay, go ahead, bro. Take it away.
Explaining the terrible joke that is Greg.
I was, but I was warning everybody, if you want to know what that means, for the love of God, don't ask. So yeah, we're going to be showing a lot of stuff, and those two other bridges are going to be coming up and showing their stuff since we have a 2-hour panel, and also at the end, I would hope at least 30 or 15 minutes before the end, we, the Abridgers, will be, if they want, well, it's just going to be me reading Twilight in different voices. So yeah.
Why do you do this?
Because I can. You don't demand it, you get it anyways.
I think that's Christopher Walken demands it.
Well, you want Christopher Walken to read Twilight, I guess I do that if you want.
Oh no! Appreciate your voice.
I hope it is, because I can't do it. So yeah, what shall we start with?
With Zero's video, I guess.
Oh yes, his intro video. Zeromaster, the creator of Mega Man the Abridged series, and a part of the now defunct, I guess, Council Booster Goodies and everything else, and part of Just 5 Guys.
The Spearhead.
Yep, the
I
Spearhead.
guess we'll just like show videos and then we'll have
I really
questions
don't
or
think
something
our
after.
microphone likes
or-
us.
Okay.
It had the erectile dysfunction.
He made an intro for us, full of jokes. He showed it to me, and I'm going to say right now, I hope to God that
This is jokes.
This is jokes.
Grammar, it counts.
we're professionals.
Sure.
Wait for it.
For great justice.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Hello there. My name is Zeromaster, but I don't need to tell you that. And welcome to AnimeNEXT 2013's Abridged panel. Now, unfortunately, I got
Wow, watch it frame by
so
frame.
I'm not here this year. But my fine replacements, I mean friends, are going to take over the role for me.
This is your right.
Who you may ask? Well, that's a very good question. The folks here who are running the panel are as follows. First off, there's Leroy Jenkins' studio. He makes crap. Fitting, isn't it? And then there's Megami33, who, if I understand correctly, it's her birthday today, so happy birthday, Megami. Soon you'll be in high school. What?
Collaborate.
She's how old? Huh. I thought she was 12. G-Decker 007, resident Cena fan, Dolphin, and of course, the creator of the Gurren Lagann Abridged series that's inferior to my own. Oh, and as you can hear right now, he's probably yelling at me. Don't worry, I speak his native tongue. Twilight Wolf? Who is that? I didn't really say that. He's just a very attractive man. It's just too bad he goes after the young ones. Tony's the X-15, who, despite starting a lot of projects and saying he's going to do a lot of one-shots, still hasn't provided any for the panel or even in general. We have Zion Craze, my British counterpart, and who will be providing the tea and crumpets for everyone here at the panel. Scourgemaster, despite claiming to be male, watches more girly anime than the girls I know who watch girly anime. Paradox? Or is he trying to say something else? And then there's Vegeta 3986. Somebody out here asks about all the time, whether he's around or if he's still working on Naruto Bridge. Well, the answer to all your questions is, he's been busy at Six Flags. Excuse me a moment. And then there's Rogue Abridger. You might know him from Just 5 Guys Keanu Bridge. Now, notice how I haven't said much about it. Well, he'd have more on his plate to talk about, but he never edits any of the Just 5 Guys projects he's been assigned to. By the way, Rogue, you have a month to finish them, and if you don't, I know where you live and will kill you myself. I hope your family has good life insurance. And finally, there's Chimera Yuri. And while I said Twilight Wolf likes him young, this guy likes him younger. And the worst part is, he works at a wine store. So if you ever see him giving drinks to little children, you should call your local police or this number right now. That's really all for AnimeNEXT 2013's Abridging panel. Now, I may have left some people out, but one, I forget who they are, and two, I just don't care. Now, there are plenty of videos that are going to be shown here, and regardless if they're funny or not, please applaud and please laugh. I know it's difficult, but they worked hard on these videos, just as I would have worked hard on my videos. So, without further ado, here's the AnimeNEXT 2013 Abridged panel. I hope you enjoy, and if you excuse me, I have something to take care of.
Such a class act.
No animals were used on any scissors or harm in this video. Yes, that was a real white line, and no, I was not used on camera. So yeah, that's it. I'm just going to say this right now. When he was talking about Chimera Yuri and keeping him away from little girls, a little girl came into the panel. I'm so sorry, but that was just too funny.
Don't worry, I'll be able to hold them down if you try anything.
Alright, so what are we going to show first?
No one likes that. Okay, we're watching that. I hope that didn't corrupt the files.
Oh yeah, it was though.
Is this yours?
Since Spirit is leaving soon.
Okay, the first parody we're going to be showing is the one that me and Zeromaster do together, is Ladies vs. Butlers Abridged, which we are 6 episodes in. We're halfway done with the series, so be prepared. It will probably get it done in the next episode.
Why should...
No, that's the episode.
Oh yeah, that was you were saying stuff. I didn't want to stop you.
I just wanted to give a big thank you to Whip of Alchemy, who plays Daichi.
For those who don't know,
D-Chick0711, but she's not here. She had to leave with her boyfriend, Full Metal Chow. Rat Center, if she's in here, there she is. Rat Center for voicing the principal, and just all the Bridgers and our fans who gave us the support to give us 1,000 subscribers. So thank you very much.
Why should I be reading this disclaimer? I thought only girls had to do it. That's a gender of which I am not a part of. Non-profit parody.
Wait, you have balls?
No, we're having a ball!
Oh, because I thought the only 2 balls you have were in your chest.
A ball where beautiful dresses are worn and people dancing, but most importantly, admiring my perfect beauty!
And if they don't, you can always drill holes in their eyes.
How many times do I have to say it, Conrad? My hair are not drills!
Really? Because they sure feel like it. In fact, let me try something. There it goes. Down.
I will drop you instead!
How do I sit down?
Will you take me to Funky Town? God damn it, now it's stuck in my head.
So, you all know that we're hosting a ball. What you don't know is that we're going to make you look like complete dumbasses. Tell them why.
At the ball, you'll all cross-dress.
Tell them what else.
It's mandatory.
I'm fucked. Dear Doug, this is my backstory. My dad is forcing me to graduate this school as a guy because he's a dick. And so far, no one has found out I'm a girl. I believe the fact I'm constantly telling people I'm not one wards off any suspicion. Also, my roommate's an idiot.
I keep telling you, Tommy, I'm not British.
And apparently he's not calendar British. Whatever that means.
Well, I know we planned on learning how to dismantle an atomic bomb, but I'm hungry, so instead you're cooking for me.
Well, this will probably be less fatal. I think.
Well, at least as long as I'm down here, I can't.
I'm not even gonna ask.
I'm gonna gut this fish just like I gutted my family. Except I didn't. But I want to. They're dicks.
And I'll help.
No, don't! All things to land on me, it had to be nuclear waste.
You got the better out of both of us. I got turtle shit out of nowhere.
I'm lucky. Nothing fell on me.
Get out! This is the guy's bathroom. Girls shouldn't be in here.
Okay, I get it. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Now I need a way to make him forget about what just happened.
But Daddy, you don't understand. Cookies go in the oven, not the frying pan. Okay, let me get this straight. There's like 300 plus chicks in this damn school and only 4 guys. Why are we the only ones carrying the dresses?
What I want to know is why you're complaining. Oh, Daddy loves.
You do realize...
Shut up, no one cares.
Well, let's just go in then.
Wait! If this show has taught me anything, it's to always knock before entering a room. Hello? Can we come in?
Yeah.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, you can come in.
Okay, I'm opening the door. 3, 2, 1. Oh, thanks, sweet Jesus God. God damn it!
I bet I'd look friggin' hot in this.
Yeah, that purple will look good on you.
I'm not a girl, damn it!
Jesus Christ, I can't joke with you for 2 seconds, can I?
You startled me, that's all. Good joke.
Hey, at least you know what to expect. For all I know, I'm gonna have to cosplay as Fat Princess. Am I right, Di? What the? Ninja much?
Yes, shake it, baby. Shake it like a Lilo.
When the hell is that poison gonna kick in?
I love your dress.
Yes, worship your goddess more.
I love you.
I don't swing that way.
Me neither.
Is it past your bedtime, little lady?
I'm 19.
9 may be opening. Aren't catchphrases fun?
No, you broken record.
Yes, my lady, I swear, the tent look is perfect on you. Sorry, she gets like this when she's drunk.
Oh, man, this is so awesome! Little do they know, I'm naked under.
Shut up.
Damn, this won't make me look sexy at all.
So, I hear you wish to make a deal. It's quite simple. You'll be a pretty little woman with nothing to hide until midnight. In return, I get to take something valuable of yours.
What do you mean?
We'll get to that later. But just know that until you pay me back, I will own every part of your body.
Wait, I never said I...
Do it, so's mine.
Yes, all eyes on me. Just the way it should be.
Here comes the new challenger!
That bastard is taking all the attention away from me! Oh my god. I'm finally pretty! What the hell are you wearing?
Shut up.
No, things I have to do for screen time.
I feel pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and... Oh no, not like this. Not after all the hard work I've done to get this far. Wait, maybe I can fix this. I could knock him out and give him amnesia.
You know, with all those times you yelled that you're not a girl, I was beginning to grow suspicious. Now that I've seen it, I can tell you're definitely not one.
Huh?
I put something valuable of yours.
That bitch.
Oh, and by the way, spoiler alert, there's nudity.
Yeah.
Really?
I couldn't tell. There are puddles in the list.
And that was our episode.
Where can they find more?
What?
Where can they find more of your series?
Yeah,
Give us a plug.
Oh yeah, youtube.com/YT versus Abridger.
Yeah, the name was actually amazing, yes.
That was my idea. I don't know. It was both our idea.
Any questions?
Well, let's see. For the questions, this could be anything: abridging, internet voice acting, how certain series are going. Granted, because I work on SMA and Dragon Ball Z, I will not tell you when new episodes are coming out. However, I can tell you how it is to work with a big group or working with the boys or whatever on that.
It can also just be something that have us look stupid.
You over there.
Have any of you had
the privilege to work with Purple Eyes WTF or No Whacking or?
Actually, I sort of have a little mini announcement with the way SMA is sort of trickling down. I'm actually working on a new parody show, and it's going to be, anybody know Tokyo Mew Mew? Yes. I'm going to be doing that. I have a great cast, and Purple Eyes will be in it, and maybe No Whacking as well. So I'm very excited. I'm hoping to get the first episode sometime late June, so look out for that.
We're working with Purple Eyes. I haven't worked with Purple Eyes. I've worked for her. He cameos in Gurren Lagann Abridged. And no, he wasn't in that yet.
Oh, no.
But I've worked with No Whacking in other series. She was actually the original Daichi, episode 1, but had to leave the series because she had too much going on, so we got Whip About Me to replace her. So working with them is actually really cool because they're both really awesome people to talk with.
I love Purple Eyes because he's from New York too, but he's got this really heavy New York accent and he doesn't even notice it. Yeah, he's awesome. And No Whacking is awesome too. Everybody's awesome. This whole group is awesome. I love it.
I think I worked with No Whacking once, I believe, but I think it was not intentional. I think I just met her. I was like, oh, hi, I'm working on this project with you. Okay. And I have not had the privilege of meeting, greeting, or ever seeing Purple Eyes. I actually have a suspicion that he's not real. And you're all just like a prank.
He was at the con, you know.
Really?
Yeah, for 2 days.
Like the hologram.
Imaginary.
It was an
Actually, the vocal one.
It was a trusting solution.
How dare you?
Yeah, this is for Megami or really again, if you work on the other one series. How do you balance, like, not just having your own individual lives, but working with multiple different abridged series, some of them involving large groups? Is that usually
very difficultly?
Lots and lots of drugs. The thing is, I'm a person that likes work. I like to constantly keep busy. So I don't know. I guess it's just me. I mean, I like to juggle like hundreds of things at once. Like, I mean, hell, when I get back home, I probably have like a million lines to hand to people and shit like that. I don't know. I don't really have an answer. I just like working. Work's fun.
Working with the group is a lot of fun. Not only do you get that comedy styles with a bunch of people, you also have a more diverse voice cast that you have to work with. It is a lot of fun. It can be challenging at times because some people disappear, some people can't turn in line certain times. Shut up. Life for some people can take over. Some people do want to do other stuff. I don't blame them for that. If life does take over, it just happens. You just find someone else or you move on.
Yeah.
Sorry, what are some of the copyright issues with a lot of these shows that you run into?
Yeah. My biggest problem is music, actually. I've been followed and stalked by Sony Music on most of my episodes. So.
Well, I mostly avoid the copyright issue by simply distorting the audio a little bit, and it works. The only for some reason the only strike I put in quotes because it doesn't strike against my accounting. It's really weird. It just says, is this part of, I can't remember, I think it's Toho or something, but it's not. It's Hitman Reborn. So, is this part of Toho? Oh, I say, yes, and it's like, okay. And it doesn't do anything else. So I'm like, I'm so abused.
That's the problem with the copyright now. Some people can just report it as something that isn't accurate, and you can have those mistakes.
Yeah, a couple of my videos have been hit by copyright in the past too, but there is a very easy way to get it back up by filing a counterclaim. There should be a few tutorials on YouTube for how to do it.
Also, when it comes to video footage, a good way to avoid copyright is to actually put it around. Inverted or whatever it's called, you flip it around. So
Mirroring the episode.
You flip it horizontal.
Which actually helps me get past copyright with Gurren Lagann.
There's also putting it in a border. That can also work.
It works.
Any other questions?
It's effective.
No.
Have you guys ever heard from any of the people from like Funimation or anything? Like for example, Team 4-Star. Have you guys ever gotten any praise from like Sean Schimmel or Chris Sabbath or anything?
Oh, yeah, several times actually. We met Christopher Sabat a couple times. He's really cool with us. Very chill dude. Sunny straight. Mostly the guys in the cast. I mean, there's not too many of the females that we meet from the cast. But no. The best I have to say was Youmacon last year when I finally got to meet Scott McNeil, who was the original voice for like Piccolo and a bunch of people, and that was just
Ocean Dub all the way.
him knowing the show and loving it. I mean, that's just like, dream come true. Yeah, totally. No, yeah, we definitely gotten compliments from everybody, and everybody's been really supportive, and yeah, everyone's been very nice to us in the voice.
Yes.
Yeah.
I him first. Nope. Are you raising your hand? Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So obviously with Abridging, there's a lot of awesome fans like these guys here, but there's also a good deal of negative you get too, and how do you deal with that without,
We don't.
I just ignore them.
Basically.
I delete their comments and move on with my life.
I have to say right now, I wish I had negative feedback.
I block them.
I wish I had negative feedback. I wish I had any feedback at all.
I wish I got comments, yeah. A lot of stuff nowadays with the new style that YouTube is doing, a lot of people just don't see videos anywhere. I have 1,000+ subscribers and I get less than 100 views on any of my videos.
Well, I usually pull like 2,000. That's it. But even then, I do have like comment approval like that. But it's just for spam or first. I always allow negative feedback. I immediately allow it. It's just that it's not like censorship or anything. I just I don't want anyone going first on every single video.
That's why I never post.
And let the first blood begin.
I never really had to block anybody to the extreme unless they were hitting on me or something like that. I mean, this is all in good fun. I mean, if somebody doesn't like it, whatever, I mean, it's not wrong to take criticism, really. I mean, it's always good to learn, and again, it's all in good fun, and also humor is very subjective, so you're not going to please everybody. As long as you're pleasing somebody, and hell, I mean, the things I feel the best is when somebody goes like, I've been depressed for a while, and just watching this just cheered me up for the day, I'm fine with those, like, it's really not a big deal.
I actually got a comment like that one time when I was really depressed. I saw a comment on my channel that says, dude, your videos are amazing, don't ever stop being you, and that really just cheered me up a lot. I didn't even know the guy, but the fact that he took the time to tell me that, it was nice.
I got one for the guest actor in my series, Greg, who voices Yamamoto. I get like 3 comments per day that say, oh my god, I love Yamamoto's voice, but absolutely none referencing me, the guy who voices everybody. I make the series, I write it, I script it, I edit it, and I voice everybody but Yamamoto and like 2 other characters, and he gets like all the praise.
It's okay, Rover, I still love you.
Who are you?
Bro, man.
Dead mouse in the back.
I didn't do mine yet.
I
get a picture.
You gotta have your hand.
No. My hand was up a second ago.
Yeah, I accidentally answered him.
Too late, you lost your chance.
Dead mouse, question!
Can I get a picture with you guys after?
What the fuck did I answer? Wait, who's answering the question? Who did what?
Dead mouse.
Okay.
It's
Can I
him,
get a
then
picture with you
we'll
guys
go.
after?
Huh?
Can I get a picture with you guys after?
No.
Absolutely.
It's $10 per person. It's 20 for me though. No.
No. Yeah, we have to have the head billing. It's how we're getting guests.
Okay. Mine was, what's your favorite, out of your own Abridged series or whatever, but what's your favorite voice to do and show us it?
Oh.
Free to you. Yeah.
So we do like a line or Alright. My favorite has to be I actually can't really say I have like a top 5 of top 1 favorites. But my favorite top one is Hibari from Hitman Reborn, mostly because I like to do my voice like this. It just makes me sound really, really awesome.
My favorite is probably the only one that I'm known for, and that is like Mugi-chan from Counterbridge, because it's just fun and it just becomes a character whenever I start getting into it. It's just fun, like totally awesome. Yeah.
Honestly, I wish he had more screen time, but he's like really useless in Z, but I love playing Chaozu because I just love playing I mean, I love Bulma, don't get me wrong. Bulma's awesome, especially now that she's got more of a role because she births the greatest character ever, Trunks. Hell yeah. But no, I just love doing Chaozu just because I like squeaky characters and
I just like being annoying and adorable.
I would have to say that my favorite is Saikyo Tomomi from Ladies vs. Butlers. Simply because I just love sounding like a completely evil bitch.
You mean like normally?
Everyone's soul in this panel is mine.
I already gave mine away, sorry.
Yeah.
You guys are fucking kidding. That was supposed to do that. My favorite abridged voice, I'd have to say, would have to be Kamina, because I just get to sound epically like this. Because my drill is the drill that will pierce the heavens! And also I have the KQ for Goldfish.
So should we show an abridged episode?
Yeah, I think we should do that.
Yeah, because it's 11 activities.
Yes, that I did that. It's time for Gurren Lagann, episode 6.
Oh, it's
three. Oh my god, I'm sorry. 3.
Is it the proper one? That's fine.
It's the proper one.
I hope so.
It's not the audience makes their own effects one.
That one was fun though.
Yeah,
I won't deny that one.
I might accidentally forget to do that. Yeah, it's GL Mix. It's Cool Mix.
You want to say it?
It sounds like a rapper. What? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Did you have like a flash drive you gave me?
I gave it to you.
You did?
No, it's probably in the notes.
Oh, you need a file.
Go back to
Okay,
we're gonna miss you.
See you later, Zion.
Have fun back in Bristol.
The story of how Gurren Lagann got started, it was actually becoming like one of the most popular abridged series out there. So I decided, like, I like Gurren Lagann too, so I thought maybe I could pull it off. So I asked BB Mage to help me out with it. Originally, it was going to be a little parody of Semi-Soma 1's satire of Gurren Lagann. It was going to be Gurren Lagann the satire. But some shit hit the fan when he caught wind of it, and so I just changed it. It was an accident. I didn't know he was in there. But it's all cool now. Me and him talk on a irregular basis, but it's now turned into Gurren Lagann Abridged. It's somewhat successful, maybe 3 episodes, but whatever. So I'm just happy with all the people that lend their voices in there.
Longer than the last.
Because I'm not really good at it. I'm not good at it.
Probably not as bad as Team Parson.
And it's probably the only one that's still running.
Probably. So let's get started on episode 3 of Gurren Lagann, the proper one this time, with effects and everything.
There's no such
Or is it?
So, I grabbed the chief like this and said, I don't care if it is your sister, I'm gonna make babies with her. And that's the day I learned what mace is.
So, let me get this straight. After Asura and Yasha kill Valitra, then they go to Mithra, who was waiting for them, then is almost killed by Olga, but then saved by the Golden Spider, who takes over her body?
Yeah, then Ashura and Yasha fight the creator of the world, Chopper Thornton, to save Mithra again.
Damn! This game sounds awesome! Bye.
What just happened?
Come on, try again, dumbass.
Wow, it looks really good.
Well, you combine those gunmen hoping for Voltron. Well, this is as good as we're gonna get.
I'm heading out to gather food. Wanna come?
When we got attacked by beastmen.
Not likely. Beastmen only seem to attack at night, so we can use the day to collect resources. Plus, we can use this time to get better acquainted.
Okay. Demo, give us a lift, will ya?
Alright, I guess.
Oh shit! The little runt's ruining my plan!
So, what exactly are we hunting?
They're Pokemon concepts rejected by Nintendo. We're not sure how they got here, but food's food. We used to have it made until a gas leak made our village a death trap.
So you came to the surface.
Well, it's either that or die a really painful death. We used the weapons we used in the village to protect ourselves here. I can fire arrows out of my rifle. I don't ask how it works. I just know it does. That's so. Why don't you try?
Oh yeah, I got one.
Lucky shot.
Found it. What the? I don't remember
Going for about.
Trying to take my dinner, huh? I'll have your head for that.
You want to fight? Now you're speaking my language.
Bring it on, monkey.
Bro, I got your back!
Gunman. 3-on-1, huh? Time to go even the odds.
Come with me if you want to live. Any idea who he is?
Nope, but he's got a gunman looking for an ass game, which I'm happy to do.
You think you can beat me? I'm part of the human eradication force.
I don't care who you are. I'm gonna mop the floor with you.
Big talk for someone with a helmet on a gunman.
What's so bored about a helmet? Oh, now I see.
Time to end this. Looks like I went a bit overboard with that one. Not a trace of them left, no matter. Night's coming. Time to head back.
Now who will I look at while they're sleeping? Oh, never mind.
So,
Yeah.
let's pretend that never happened and say that we're still the ultra mega supreme awesome team Gurren fighters.
I want to go home. I'm scared, weak, too jumpy, and I'm running out of shorts. And you're still on about...
Drill, dig, pedals. Get it? Got it? Good. Rematch in the morning. Night.
You're going to get him killed to let me pilot log on.
Nope. Him and me are a team.
But-
He believes in me to believe myself, to also believe in the me that also believes in him and me.
What?
Glad you understand. Night, game one.
You got crushed last time, didn't you?
Welcome to Team Gurren.
What?
So, the shady monkey returns to workings.
So the monkey human thing decides to get in bed.
Right.
I'm getting ready to get talk.
I kept that helmet as a handicap.
Hold on. Give me a moment.
Okay.
I'm ever so sorry.
For what?
It seems I ran out of fucks to give! I am available! Like a boss!
And now we do it.
Are you scared? What are you planning?
We're gonna come.
G-Deck?
No, I'm not doing that retarded scene. Don't care if you hate me, bite me, it's not funny.
Look, Jada, I've been waiting a really long time for you to finish this godforsaken script. Now, do the fucking scene before I rip out your fucking heart and make you eat it before you die!
Yes, ma'am. We're gonna combine.
You're gonna combine? You're gonna combine?
We're gonna combine.
My shorts are moist.
Yep, that's right. You're jealous.
And you're retarded. Now die! Whoa, so trippy. That's not fair!
I'm sorry. I ran out of fucks to give.
Piss off!
After you! See, this is the reason why I'm the leader. The warrior, the sexy, the one and only Kamina. And this is my mecha Gurren Lagann.
Awesome.
Thoughts?
Alright. I still win. I have swords. What do you have? Well,
Now, no! The thing you bitch right off!
let's stop here. We've already beat him, so let's just heal up.
Yeah.
Jeez, what a day.
I'm sorry I was a bitch earlier.
Oh, I found something oh so wonderful.
What?
Their headquarters.
Give me your cape.
So you guys are gonna...
Destroy their base? Yep.
Don't try to stop Bro when he's got something on his mind.
Take this stuff. Thanks. What the fuck
are you doing?
As if I'm going to pass up an adventure to get away from these losers. That and you need a mechanic for fix-ups.
Crap. And with that, we're off. Piss off.
Fuck you too.
They get you out?
Kiss my ass.
Off to adventure! Wait. By the way, Simone, what caused you to jump into battle like that?
Go help him. But I'll show you my boobs.
More boobies! Just a good pep talk.
You can turn on that.
What are we gonna show next? Young Man Reborn.
Yeah, later on I want to show the trailer for Black Lagoon episode 2. Yeah. We'll do that after we play.
Alright. Okay,
Any questions for that?
Any questions? Go ahead.
No? Okay.
This is gonna suck.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Not as bad as mine.
It's worse. I made it.
Have faith in yourself.
Hey. No one's gonna get that.
This does not look like Reborn.
You don't look like we're
God must sleep soundly on this night because I am the hero. Kid, why are you in Japan? Tell me or I'll play you. Answer me, damn it! I have no reason to answer. You're more useless to me. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you need a hand?
I cannot give in now. Not before my Lord's mission is complete. I have to hang on and find you, no matter how extreme and heroic the situation may be for you.
You suck! You suck! You suck!
And that was my day. Oh, and what's with all the food, Mom?
Yes, Mom, I cooked a meal to feed 100 people for no reason is all.
Okay.
Oh, and Dad's coming home. I almost forgot to tell you.
That's cool. I'm going out, Mom. Gonna go meet up with Kamamoto and go get Ericon. See ya.
Oh, what?
No. I don't think my reaction was fully explanatory, so I'm gonna give it another go.
What?
Suna, use your indoor voice.
I thought Dad was dead, but now he's back?
Silly, he's just been working on an oil rig. How else could we afford this house?
And that's why my family's the weirdest one in all Japan.
And that's saying something.
It might be cool to have my dad back, but it'll be strange to see him after all this time.
Should I be?
Do you guys want to hang out? Maybe go find a dead body?
Good idea, baseball boy. Let's go find that dead body. That ought to cheer you up. Besides, my dad's a neglectful, cheating bastard. My sister's infected with the Zoidberg virus and kills people through food.
What about your mother? What's she like?
Dead. My dad killed her because she was the woman he was having an affair with.
Wonderful.
Told you not to invite any idiots.
I am not an idiot. I know how to count from 1 to triangle.
And now we're a group. Well, at least Kyoko-chan's here.
Suna!
What?
Once this is over, we're going to spend a whole day going over everything you've missed in class.
It's Sunday, Reborn. What could I have possibly missed?
Oh, you didn't look at the time? You just missed a class on how to shut up.
All right, let's just enjoy ourselves, okay?
I couldn't say this before, but I was so relieved when you came back from Kokuyo.
Huh?
I thought you'd come back as a scarier person, especially after you faced against that slut with the red hair.
Yeah, it was pretty scary. Wait, how'd you know about that?
No reason. Up there.
Huh? Don't worry, I'll catch you. Apologize. Ow. Val?
Thou.
Thou!
Cow!
You forget about me already? I don't care if you hide behind a bunch of kids. I'll still kill you.
Oh, of course, this has to happen when we're all on vacation.
I'll blow you away.
I apologize, Lord Sawada. I was followed.
That's terrible. Also, who complaining and yet you aren't needed. Why?
I would not say that I'm not glad, but would I be naked easier, my lord?
Not really.
Then we must run!
Hey, where are you taking him?
Yeah, I saw him first.
I assure you it's not
Enough.
He came down.
Who is that?
He does not recognize Lord Sawada. Curses! I should have just continued onward.
Well, what? Now, I'm just gonna ask this one more time. Who are you? Spill it, or I'll spill you.
I don't even know him. Go get Dad.
I know. I'm sorry, Judime. I found a sword.
I don't know what's going on, but I'll tell you one thing. Anyone who defies me will die.
Oh, please. There's 4 of us and only one of you.
Please do not count me for I'm still stuck in this wall.
Well, 3-on-1, basketball freak, me and the Judime. Well.
Let's go!
Yeah! I got you!
Not quite.
Bastard!
Too slow! You're next! Oh, for the love of God! I threw you off 2 buildings and I threw you into 1! Why won't you just stay down?
Oh, jeez. What should I do?
The same thing you always do.
The gloves!
I am a tree.
Weakling! I'll just end it all for you right now!
Do it! Okay.
Now, for the last time, die! Whoa! Is this some kind of Japanese cultural thing? I'm just a tourist! Wait, that Bongla flame, and those Bongla gloves, and that Bongla hitman, this could only mean one thing. Free with the Bongla! I'll take that as a yes!
Well, that didn't work.
You're right!
Rest silence for just this moment, so I shall deliver these as I can. These are yours, and Lord Reborn knoweth what I mean.
Whoa, hold on a minute. I don't want to get married yet.
I believe you have my ring!
Gertrude! My hand doth breaks!
Whoa, are you okay?
Why'd you punch the ground?
You haven't changed, Superb Squallow.
Dino-san!
The bucking Bronco Dino! This kid has a Yamarone on his side too.
What do you say, Squallow? Quit, or I'll take you on.
Damn it, I came here for the rings, not this crap. I'd better get back to him about this. As much as I'd like to paint the street with your blood, fucking Bronco, my hands are tied. So, go!
Are you two all right?
I don't think this will be the last time we see him.
You're only stepping up now? Why didn't you help us?
I'm not allowed to attack him. He's in the Bongla family too.
He's in the Bongla family too? What's going on?
Suna, we'll have to talk later. I need to get this kid checked out first.
Don't worry, we'll get that guy. Yeah, maybe he's still in the area.
Go home.
Huh? But that guy!
Is far more powerful than either of you. You just get in the way.
Then what should we do?
Stand still.
You need to show me how to do that!
Me too.
His life isn't in danger, boss. It appears he was trained extremely well.
By the way, that reminds me for some reason. What were those rings?
What rings?
The rings the kid had, but the guy took them.
Squallow took the rings?
No, it didn't.
Didn't he?
Anyways, the rings are actually known as the half Vongla rings. They're priceless Vongla treasures supposed to be held on for 3 more years. They're so valuable that the history of the Vongla family has been draped with blood. Their past is too dark to even comprehend.
And look what I got! You what? I thought the white-haired guy stole them! But he didn't. But I saw him! Those were fake. But when did you? Never mind that. Here, take them. Yeah, no! Remember the first time I tried to run away?
I shot you in the kneecaps, I seem to recall.
Tom. All right, Suna, you didn't see any rings today, even though you did. Just go home and forget everything. What is this? No. Whoa.
Yo, old dog.
Hi, Cinnacon.
It's so amazing, Suku! Your father came home just an hour ago. You weren't here, but we went ahead and started celebrating.
Your father sure is an amazing man.
Yeah. Oh, God, my dad is such a loser.
And suddenly, nighttime.
So, you've arrived, Sawari and Mitsu. If you've entrusted your son with the half Vongla rings, that must mean something big is happening over there. I can only hope Suna and his friends are ready before the fight starts.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to leave, but thank you all for coming, and thanks to all my friends who made my first convention and that's such a great experience. And thank you
So yeah, that is my ever series. Are there any questions? Yes, sir.
What did you think of the ending to the Reborn manga? My thoughts exactly.
Hey, I said we just stop. Okay, let's stop the manga. Yeah, it was
They could
like.
have ended it without making it so that the entire manga had no friggin' point. Suna's just as much of a loser as ever, and that's.
But it's
The only difference is he has friends now.
That's not much of a difference, I'm
Like, the
afraid.
reason Reborn started doing well is because they changed the slapstick form of the first 7 or 8 volumes into the more shonen style. But then they went back to that for the last 3 chapters after a disappointing end to the Rainbow Battle arc, and just seriously, Kawaii Hero was an ancient alien that we've seen him for maybe 2 chapters, and yet all of a sudden he becomes the central driving force the whole manga revolves around.
No, you. But actually, I agree. If I get to the end of Reborn, which I hope I do, so I can do a lot of other Abridged series, I want to do them one at a time. I got a lot of ideas, but if I get to the end of Reborn, which counting like 200 something episodes, it will take me about 6 years. I will try to rectify that, or I will make an even crappier ending.
Well, the anime only goes to the end of the future arc.
Yeah, I might throw in like manga stills or whatever and say, this is how it should have ended. But instead we're doing this.
Plus, you never find out what that Commodore Simon family guy's brain power was.
And also Longchamp is never in the anime. No one knows him.
I know Longchamp.
Oh yeah, you know who's
Well, that's the anime, like, pretty much.
And he was never seen again.
he was like the worst character.
Yeah, and it was the most surreal. It's like... So yeah, any other questions? Oh, no more questions? Okay. Alright, what do you want to do next? No more questions? Okay.
Does that have Taro in the back?
No. Okay.
Sadly, this episode is not done because I'm still waiting on lines from people.
So yeah, you want to tell them what it is?
This is the 5th episode of Rurouni Kenshin Events. It's good. It's probably the best that I've ever had the privilege of writing and working with people. I'm proud of it.
How do you like it? It's spicy. And little. Guys, no one does want Mommy Mom.
Doesn't my vomit not spell it out for that lady?
How dare you bite my thumb in my cooking?
I are lost. F. Your cooking, sucking balls. Oh god, no, not the face, not the face, not the face. Oh, ow, 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 oh god, not the bucket! Where's the...
And that's it.
Yay. Awesome, very good.
Fun fact, the video bit, there's a line that's supposed to go there, I haven't gotten it yet, and I put that in, just put something there just last night.
Yay.
Alright, so what else we show? Megami, do you have anything to show?
I don't actually.
Yes.
I did want to show something, but my show, I'm doing a different style of writing for Mew Mew actually, and there was so many good points I thought in my new episode that I want to make it perfect when it comes out. So I'm sorry for no preview.
Well, Tokyo Mew Mew is the Sailor Moon of
I feel
Sailor
bad.
Moon of 4 kids.
It's Sailor Moon but animals.
Yeah.
And
If we're on
With
the
an equivalent-
subject of
with
showing
an
previews,
equivalent
there's Black Lagoon.
Yeah, I'll show that.
There's another series I'm a part of called Black Lagoon CO Abridged. CO stands for chronological order, because Death Moons easily has OCD but will not admit it, because he's a faggot. Language. Sorry. But episode 2 is coming out, and we have a preview to show you. I voice Dutch.
You sound very...
I'm back. So, did we escape the chopper yet?
What the hell took you so long?
Well, when I went to the washroom, a ghost by the name of James was haunting my ass. So, I used a combination of Q-tips, alcohol, and tissue paper to get rid of him. It's been a weird morning.
I just had to kidnap you. Hey, Dutch.
Yeah?
Have you noticed they haven't done anything for a while? I wonder what they're doing up there.
This thing even has a mini fridge. Sir, do you want me to throw another steak on the barbecue?
Jesus Christ, this cup holder can hold the new extra large Tim Hortons coffee cup.
Whatever it is they're doing, it can't be good.
That's it.
Yep. Any questions, comments, concerns?
Threats? Racist reports?
Sexual favors?
Any advice on editing or singing or acting or making connections or?
Yes.
What is like your most awkward encounter with a fan?
Oh boy. I'm such a nice person, I would feel bad saying some of these stories. But, the what?
Interstate.
You mean the one at Boston?
No.
Okay, because I don't want to say the one at Boston.
The one from New York to New Jersey to New York.
I don't remember that one. You know more stalker stories than I do. Actually, I don't think he goes to this convention anymore because my friend who plays Artemis on my Sailor Moon Abridged, he scared him off. Was that 2 years ago or was it last year? Okay, well there was this guy that he has constantly stalked me, sadly. He doesn't do it anymore. But and again, I'm sorry if you're watching this. I feel bad. But basically, like we saw him and he was like hiding behind things, and he kept trying to get closer and closer. And the funniest part was he did like a sneak around a tree, like he was just going like trying to hide from us and shit like that. Basically, he wanted to give me a birthday present, but he was too nervous to ask, like to come up to me. So he thought just hiding in different spots until I actually noticed him would work. And I go like, dude, you can hang out with me. Just you don't have to be crazy like that. He's like, okay. So I'm like, okay. So then the next day, we thought like he's gone. We go to a panel, and all of a sudden, like, you know, I'm sitting down, and all of a sudden he sneaks up behind me and goes like, I find you here. And I'm like, Jesus Christ! And so my friend Christian just dragged him out, and I hope he just scared him off, not like hit him or something.
You really want to
I've had some friends, fans that have cried beating me. I thought that was a little weird too, actually. Most of the girls, guys are fine, unless they're trying to, you know. I had one guy that was trying to snip my hair. That was a little weird. So basically,
snip your hair?
Yeah, just like, well, I was dressed up as Neptune one year, and my friend Christmas was fixing my hair, and he was also going like.
Awkward.
And I'm like, I think Christian scared him off too.
Poker.
The which one?
Poker. Hey.
Oh, yeah. Basically, yeah, I've had a bunch of weird fans, and it's one excuse why I don't go to conventions alone anymore. But yeah, I've had a few awkward. I've had a lot of nice fans too, though. I mean, they're not all. One of my favorite fan gifts was somebody knew I love Coca-Cola. That's like my favorite drink, so they actually got me a 12-pack. I thought that was kind of funny. Yeah, so I've had a few awkward moments.
Yeah.
Awkward moment.
Awkward moment.
Awkward counter, 55.
I didn't know I had fans.
I have never met any of my fans. Well, he doesn't count because he's Kurt Cobain. Or Liam Neeson. I'm not really sure.
No, he's Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain.
I will find him, and I will kill you. But first, the song from the bar.
How about you, Greg? I guess this can count at AnimeNEXT 2010. At AnimeNEXT 2010, I was in the dealer's room. I was about to like purchase a Gundam model. And like all of a sudden, like two guys out of nowhere that were dressed as, shockingly, they were dressed as people from an anime that I just can't remember. Vampire Princess Miyu. And I was shocked that I recognized them. And when I told them my username, I was like, oh my god, I love you. Like, okay. What series was I starting at the time? I think it was...
Was this Black Blood?
Yeah, I was starting Black Blood Brothers, and they were watching the series and like giving me like my nitpicks, the critique, which I can take criticism. It actually helps me improve. But these guys were like acting like they were devoted to the series, which at the time I only had like, I believe, just 1 or 2 episodes out.
This was last year or 2 years ago?
This is 2 years ago.
Yeah, about 2 episodes out.
Yeah, I had about 2 episodes out. These guys are like saying, it's so amazing, I love it, I can't get enough. I'm like, okay. I believe if I didn't say I had to do something, they would probably like follow me around and just like try to like get my attention in some way. It just made me feel completely awkward. I felt violated in a way. I felt like I wanted to curl in the corner of the shower with the cold water running. It's like, I'm a clean boy.
Would you like a hug, Greg?
No, I got no word.
Fine.
You should totally go over there and hug him.
I bet me sniffing your hair would make you feel better.
Yes, it would. She's not going to do it, if that's what you're expecting.
I like how this has become dirty laundry, the Abridged panel.
Any other questions?
You said you built Gundam model kits. What one's your favorite?
I've only built 2, but the one I love building, it's sort of like a mix between a dragon and a lizard. I'm not exactly sure the name of it. The box is at home. I'll have to look it up again. But that was fun. I would have gotten it done quicker if my little brother just decided not to come in my room, snag a piece, and then run out and make me chase him around the house. Getting yelled at in the process.
More questions?
Turkey.
How did you guys get the ideas for your videos?
I'm sorry?
How did you guys get the ideas for your videos?
Lots of drugs. No.
No, that's C-Team.
I'm sorry, but did they say deals for video?
Ideas.
Oh, ideas.
Oh, James.
Oh, do you want me to start? Or no?
You can start.
I mean, if you mean like how we like write, like how we come up with funny stuff and writing and stuff like that, I don't know actually.
Lots of caffeine and random people in head calls.
I mean, I was always kind of the class clown. I kind of like getting attention like that and just making people laugh. So I don't know. And I watch a lot of cartoons, so I mean, I'm sure that was a big influence. Just like going back to cartoons and trying to write as witty as they were and shit like that. But I probably shouldn't have cursed. You know,
I don't know. We haven't been yelled at today.
Oh, okay. I'm a New Yorker, so I sometimes curse without realizing it.
I'm uncensored, so I'll curse, period. Fuck the police.
Administration to the constables.
Anyways, I basically get my ideas just by watching Hitman Reborn, the episode I want to do, or I just listen to music while I'm on a walk and I just have the idea in my head and I just play with it until finally I have the idea. And most of the time, I am as far away from the scripting station as humanly possible.
I know. I get some of my best ideas when I'm driving in the car. Believe it or not, I'm just driving down the road like, wait, I should do that.
And you just turn around and go,
no, and then later I forget it. That's the worst part. Most of my ideas for stuff has come from just bouncing ideas off of people like, what if we did this, what if we did that, going off the plot, stuff like that, or just random things that come up out of nowhere, or a movie reference, a game reference, something like that. It's like, this fits here because it's funny.
This awkward silence brought to you by awkward silences.
Team Kuhlenberg! Anyone else have a question?
Goldberg. Yes.
Did you ever eat Christian's Gigantor? Like, I know you weren't a...
Oh, I don't eat Christian's food. No, I never ate. He has made me pancakes, though, and they were really good. For those that Judgment who did some stuff on our show, he's trying to be a cook, so he's trying to be a chef. But no, I never ate the Gigantor, nor do I think I want to. Okay.
Anyone else?
Yes. Who is voicing the girl in the Roman Bridge?
That is Dietrich
0711.
Ah, yes. Dietrich 0711.
Shout out to you.
You bet she's not here to, is there any news about selling the bridge?
No comments? I'm making an update video, big, huge update video later this June as well, with the same release as Tokyo Mew Mew. You will get your answers there.
I'm sorry, I just had this feeling to look more epic, so give me a second.
Anyone else? Nice.
Would have been probably more appropriate if I had remembered to put them on during the episode.
Oh well.
Whatever, I'm coming, I don't give a shit.
I believe we should use the colors to go back in time.
I don't believe it. Anything else? If not, we're going to probably show another episode or preview of something.
Start quietly.
How many videos do we have?
A lot.
Apparently.
Oh yes, ladies and chimeras, maybe we should show these next. Yeah, this is an abridged episode by our very own Chimera Yuri. And I will, yeah, there you go. I will bring it up.
I've been wondering since yesterday. I kept seeing it. I'm like, what is that?
Everybody keeps asking about it, and I keep saying it's chimeras.
Hello, my name is Canada. How's everybody?
Come on, hello.
Small back history. I've actually finished two abridged life parody series. The first one being of the Yuri anime Strawberry Panic, and the second one being a Yuri comedy called My Otome. So yeah, I'm a Yuri parodier. I was a fan of one who did a lot of Yuri parodies, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do that too. I should warn though that my episodes are raunchy. I don't know why they're here because it should be 18.
Warning, you don't.
Basically, I'm known because I say whatever I want and I can actually get pretty girls to do stuff for me. I actually had a friend of mine do, she did like a 2-minute moaning clip for the anime called El Caldo de la Bruja.
Alrighty then, let's go to the episode.
And he didn't even use it.
I did not preview this, so preview it.
Here we go. Don't say we didn't warn you.
Well,
by the way, I should say that I suck compared to you guys, so I'm sorry. Just a little foul language, not anything bad, just a little foul language.
Is it like ladies versus butler? Yeah.
No nudity, just a little.
Yeah.
A little foul language.
The audience. Is it one tier then ladies versus butler or? Okay. Vanilla, we're good.
What do I want to buy today? That one. Look at that. That's way expensive. This is what I want. Oh, there's a pretty girl. Must resist. It's only a magazine. It's not a real girl. It's not a real girl. Must resist. I want to eat your pussy.
Okay, this is good.
I would like to point out that the part about his sister dressing up is actually true. If you watch the anime, yes, he's not dressed up.
Oh my god. Questions?
Questions, comments, anything?
Concerns?
Concerns?
Religious debates?
You're a fan of tattoo?
Yeah, well, my friend who, like I said, prior to the New Year parody, she used that particular song, like, oh, you know what, that's fun, and I'm going to find it. She did it for another Yuri anime, kind of being a week ago for her parody. I'm like, oh, okay, I like that, I'm gonna use it too. But I do like that too, but yeah.
Anything else? What's next?
We have about 30 minutes left. You want to start Twilight?
Yeah, you want to start?
Oh,
you want to do like one more episode? Like
wait.
We have to sign.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Backstory. About a year ago, so me and a group of friends, including Baby Mage over here, did a Bleach parody called Time. And,
I see what you did there.
And we're gonna bring it back.
You're back.
What?
Didn't it stop because you disappeared?
No, it stopped because we never got lines for the third episode, which we had written. And stuff between people broke down and other stuff. Anyways, this is our second episode, personal episode.
Whoa. What?
Yeah, what?
Your face wet.
By the way, this is back when the subject critic jokes were awesome.
Back when? Also,
Yes.
your face when?
This is a...
Hello, I'm the nostalgia Shinigami. I remember it so you don't have to.
Rukia, did you steal the coffee table?
Wow, the hollow-sized truck almost hit us last night.
What's a hollow?
They can't be this stupid, can they? Wait, could it be? It must be. She used the memory erasing Kryptonian kiss.
You need help to fix your house?
Yes, for I, Chad, your best friend, will use my kindness to help you.
Yeah, that won't be necessary.
Oh, Ichigo, how are you doing? Isn't it a strange coincidence that we're in the same school and in the same class? It totally wasn't a setup by me.
Where's the candy? There better be Skittles.
It was a lie, like the cake.
What cake?
Fuck yeah, Kid. Over 9,000. Do you like mudkips? Mama Luigi. And yes.
What are you?
I was frozen today.
What?
Sorry, I learned my conversational skills from the interwebs.
That's not where you learn things. Why don't you read a book or something? Maybe a short story to match your size.
That's it. I guess those loves are going on, if you know what I mean.
But you're putting your blood. What did you do to me?
I removed your soul from your body. How do you feel about that?
Well, it kind of feels like my hand before performing a stranger.
What?
It's that tingling feeling when you sit on your hand before masturbating.
Ew! Oh god, just ew.
What? Last? Is it legal to kill hollows?
Yep.
Shit!
Why did you just do that?
There are many reasons, Rukia, but it's because he made fun of my orange hair.
He didn't.
He made fun of my orange hair.
Okay.
If I was invisible, wait, I already am. No one can complain about incest now.
We have a problem.
Oh my god! Where are we?
Yeehaw! Folks there, jet sail. Get it, boys. Now back to watch my Bleach DVD collection.
And then Alphonse pushed Zero down to the bed and kissed her passionately. Deep, passionate love was made between them. As Zero slipped his hands into Alice's pants. Oh, I love you, he cried. As...
Not those kind of books!
Why not? I myself think this plot is rather hot.
Or He-Man. What happened?
I was hit by a car.
Wait, you think?
I don't know. What's thinking? Is that a flavor of ramen?
Sure.
So who's this scary person?
Oh, this is Ruki. Say hi.
Oh, how am I glad to see you? Oh, how am I glad to see you too, bitch. What was that? Okay. So, that's a mighty big bruise you got there. Are you sure it was made by a dog? Of course I am. Well, I'm gonna go now to sleep on your prison bed. Ichigo, does it feel like we just skipped an internet game?
Man, it was worth it.
So, she was pretty strange.
Her brother's name was Sora.
I didn't ask about the brother.
A few years ago, he was in a dramatic keyblade accident.
Huh. So you can poke your eyes out and rip your organs out at the same time with these dull things? Who'd have thought?
I'm going home now.
Okay.
Aren't you the least bit curious about where I'm living?
Nope.
Alright, see you tomorrow. Or sooner.
Ichigo, have you seen my clothes anywhere?
No.
Are you sure? Are you sure you aren't wearing them behind my back?
What kind of sick fetishes do you think I have?
Well, I was just asking. God!
Get those.
Ichigo!
What are you doing in my closet?
It's not important. We have to.
Hey, you're coming out of the closet, aren't you?
This is not the time for that, Joe. Doc!
Whoa, wait. That's not a time. Yeah!
Ichigo, you need to focus your blows. Mindlessly swinging your sword won't help anyone.
What's that? Mindlessly swinging my sword will help everyone? Hiya!
You didn't penetrate him deep enough, and that's what she...
No, that's not what she said.
What?
Or what she said.
Ow! My mask! They're really gonna get mad at me for breaking it.
Should we be doing a rant car
I
about
saw
that
his
one?
face. That man was Orihime's brother.
Oh my god.
I know. You better pay for the damages.
Dead cannot pay for damages.
The dead. So, hollows are zombies?
No, they're more like monsters. And now he's going after your big-chested girlfriend.
She's not my girlfriend.
Is that so? Well, anyway, there's going to be a bunch of hollows after you.
So, there's a hollow mafia after me?
Yeah, sure. Let's go with them.
And they said those Hitman Reborn marathons were a waste of time. Right, Nightshade?
I've been awake for hours. Nothing but Judaime. Chaosu.
Judaime!
Honey, are you okay?
Can I keep you?
What?
And I ran so far away. I just ran all night and day. I couldn't get away.
You do know I have an iPod, right?
Yes, and her name is Rukia the Manslayer.
That's getting old now.
Oh.
Surprise!
I'm dead! Oh my god, I think I'm totally tripping out. I knew I should have put mustard instead of honey on the jelly bean and beef stew.
Do you not recognize my voice?
Well, there is a hollow effect on your voice, so it's kind of hard to tell.
Well, you should be able to tell. I mean, your brother!
Guess who's number one now, bitch?
Ichigo, can I play cosplay with you?
I'm not cosplaying.
I want to be a Meryl!
You can hear me?
Meryl!
Orihime, this is not the time to play Pokémon.
She will only be cosplaying with me now. In hell!
What?
I'm saying her soul now belongs to me. She's dead, you dolt.
Oh.
And now I'll kill you.
Ow!
Oh look, Tail Whip was super effective for once.
No, this is just a scratch.
Doesn't that hurt?
Meh, I have a feeling I'll get used to it.
Look, that thing used to be Orihime's brother, but not anymore. Now it's only a monster.
Orihime, ever since I've died, I've been watching you.
Twilight, you've been watching me? Even in the shower?
Yes, even in the shower.
Kind of creepy.
Why do you think Daddy put me in the mental hospital back then? Ow, my hand! Orihime, want to join the dark side? We have cookies.
Hold on, let me think about it.
Psst, Orihime, the answer is
No cheating now, Ichio, or you'll lose points.
No.
If that's the case, then I'll come to the light side for you, Orihime.
Well, if it was that simple, why didn't you just do it in the first place?
Because I really wanted that double chocolate chip cookie. I really want cookie. Why are you hugging me?
Merlin, you saved me, didn't you?
Oh, so he was saving her. Well, there goes my theory on Hollows being evil.
You mean you only thought they were evil?
At this point, do you honestly care?
True.
Sora?
Yes.
I had a test that morning. Every morning I said be safe. That morning I forgot. And then you died because I forgot to say be safe.
Now that's just plain retarded.
I just wanted to say, I'm sorry. What?
Oh, God. What have I done?
Orihime!
Is still alive.
Are you sure? I mean, with all the other times you said something was correct.
Oh, will you just shut the hell up?
I never knew my cookie addiction would be this deadly. I have no reason to live.
Wow, suicidal hollow. I never saw that coming. Well, I guess that makes the job easier for us.
You cold-hearted bitch! I guess that means you really were frozen today.
Hey, you're the one that was hiding in every hollow you saw with the giant sword.
Touche, Newboard. Touche.
Well, now that we have that out of the way, Ichigo, shades on.
What? But I don't have shades.
Shades on.
Guys, I swear to God, last night I saw an episode of Naruto where Itachi was Jesus!
At least make it something believable, like Danzo having a Sharingan.
So you took me to Disneyland?
Yep.
And we rode the Tower of Terror? We went inside of a time machine?
Yep.
Fought the evil Space Cast. Have we taken you over the past?
Yes.
And we got back to school in time for craft dinner date in the cafeteria.
Of course, and it was delicious.
Kick ass! Wait, craft dinner? We're not in Canada. Or are we? Dun dun dun.
No, we're not.
So yeah, we have yeah.
I have a bunch of old one-shots and series I started and never finished.
Well, people would like us to read Twilight, so perhaps we should just show Zion's preview, and then
Do people actually want us to read Twilight?
Yes.
Okay.
all two.
Let's begin.
Right now, or there's just show Zion's preview.
Alright.
Alright.
Zion as well.
Alright,
So you want to read what?
Zion is the British gentleman that left a few. He's the gentleman who left before, and this is his preview for his next episode of Mega Man NT Wire the Abridged series. Say again.
Command NT Warriors, property of the private names on screen. This is no popular fan-made parody. Please support the official release. Even though the official release doesn't get released anymore.
Hey guys, do you think this hat makes my butt look big? I was just thinking, why are we the only ones here in this gift shop? Isn't there a net battle we're supposed to watch? Oh guys, you know we're girls in a shonen series, and this is what girls do in a shonen series. Shop and be rescued by the hero. Now answer my question!
It's only if you hold no other purpose in this shop. You being here means you're both utterly worthless side characters.
So that must mean you're just as useless. Take this, forehead laser!
Oh, what the heck? How did you do that? Talk about oily skin.
That is not oily skin. It is my secret weapon. Daddy had it installed in my head, so I'll be protected if I ever get abducted.
Whatever. Like it's ever going to come in handy again. And Meilu, hope Roll likes the circus. Because our match is going to be one hell of a spectacle.
technically enter the fires of hell.
Someone call a firefighter? Boys, this episode is my time to shine. Nobody's standing in my way. This time, girl power's gonna prove its worth in this meat fest of an anime. You said it, Meilu. Take these battle chips and battle your heart out. What's a battle chip? Never mind. Just take them and go fight. Right. You boys will come and cheer for her, right?
Sounds like fun.
Guys, do I have to use my secret weapon again?
You can count on me, Meilu. You're right for the champion.
Yeah, me.
Oh, I have to go fight my match. There are 2 Super Bowl-sized stadiums dedicated to these battles, and only one of them is built. That is just economically stupid. Alright, screw it. Land and Mega Man, your fight's delayed to the next round. What? Why? Because this is a girls' episode and boys can't play.
I would like to wish you good luck, Miss Roll.
Oh, thank you, Fly. Of course, thank you. That's all the support I need. My boyfriend, right?
What? Oh, yeah, sure, baby. And when you need me to come save you, you know his name to cry out. We had plenty of practice last night.
What? You promised just to keep that just between us. Mega Man, you jerk!
So, anyone else think that Mega Man's true origin in the series is kind of creepy?
Well,
he's Lan's twin brother who died as an infant and reincarnated into an anime.
Oh, yeah.
And it's
Really? Isn't it?
Yes.
Wow. Sounds canon to me.
That's anime for you, right?
This father's a nutcase. What do you expect? He
Reincarnated
reincarnated
into a
his
snake
mother
god
into
that turned out to
that
be his
thing.
brother's mother's cousin.
Next time on Doctor Who.
So,
Although, actually, based on how many cousins he has, they could be former roommates.
Former twin brothers twice removed. So what does it make us? Absolutely nothing.
just did that.
Time for the main event.
Time.
Just a sec, let me find my lighter.
I'll be right back.
This is my mom's.
Sure.
I can replace it.
This is my mom's.
It is. It's got her birthday, it's got my dad's birthday cards and everything in it.
Oh, we brought proof just in case.
Yeah. At least he didn't
I
bring,
have evidence.
so you don't
At
want
least he didn't bring 50 Shades of Grey.
Well, since Team 4 Story did that, I thought we would do something original.
Oh yeah,
This is original?
you guys was ahead of me doing that.
Oh, well.
I'm original recipe, bitch. Get on.
Oh yeah, that was weird. I got the best line in that book, though, I have to say, on that panel. Did anybody see that? When we were reading 50 Shades of Grey at Youmacon with the Team 4 Star boys? I got the best line as Chaozu where it's like,
Oh, what panties am I wearing?
that was the best line. Oh, it was perfect.
The main thing I remember is Amphish's Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, Fish is such a great range. I love his voice.
Nicolas Cage.
You do Tim Curry, Nicolas Cage. He's awesome.
Nicolas Cage should be in the real 50 Shades of Grey. Just for that.
You do know he's going to be in the movie, right?
Dude, 50 Shades of Cage.
50 Shades of Grey, son.
You gotta slow it down.
On the topic of 50 Shades of that book, the title of the fifth episode of Tension is actually 50 Shades of Janae. Really? That's interesting.
Wait, the real episode or yours?
My episode.
So how does that make any sense? Eh?
You'll see.
Okay, are we reading this crap or not?
Yeah. Alright, so, yeah.
We're starting at the beginning. Where's the good bits?
I don't know. I read Twilight.
You should have asked your mommy.
Wait, you read it?
Twilight, there are no good bits.
Exactly.
Yes. There's
What's your favorite parts
one
of
good
this
bit.
book?
Where's the good bit? What is the good bit? Tell me, I'll try to find it.
The index.
You know what's sad? My grandmother reads this book too.
Start with the disco ball vampires.
I was gonna say-
That's hilarious. I don't even know. Like,
492.
just go to it.
Alright, I'll go to 492, see what's there.
There is a 492.
Yeah, there's only 481 pages.
Well, the 492.
You've had your hand up. You got a question?
Yeah, in the Mega Man episode, wasn't King Chef one of the voices? Or Ultimate UK Final Fantasy fan?
I have no idea. I'm not done. If he was in here, I'm sure he'd probably answer, but
He went back to his planet, so we can't ask him.
he went back to Britannia.
Oh, hell, Britannia.
Britannia in America?
How dare
Maybe.
you watch Princess? So, yeah. So are there any specific parts you would like to go to, or should we just start at the beginning? Alright.
Yeah, like start from the middle or something.
Start from the middle or start from the beginning?
Starting at the beginning.
The pocket of this thing.
Alright, so I guess I'll start this. I'll start this as Morgan Freeman.
My mother drove me to the airport, but the windows rolled down. It was 75 degrees in Phoenix. The sky perfect, cloudless blue. I was wearing my favorite shirt, sleeveless, white guided lace. I was wearing it as a farewell gesture. My carry-on item was a parka. In the Olympic Peninsula of northwest Washington State, a small town named Forks existed on a near constant cover of clouds. It rains on this inconsequential town more than any other place in the United States of America. It was from this town and its gloomy, omnipresent shade that my mother escaped with me when I was only a few months old. It was in this town I had been compelled to spend a month every summer until I was 14. That was the year I finally put my foot down. These past 3 summers, my dad, Charlie, vacationed with me in California for 2 weeks instead. What anybody else?
You paid me some money, sure.
You prepared? Where'd you
It was a sector.
I'll be right back. I just gotta check something.
Very cool.
Still.
Yeah, Captain.
What was the last time you did 2 weeks instead?
2 weeks instead.
It was to Forks that I exiled myself, an action that I took with great horror. I detest Forks. I don't know, what's wrong with Forks? I don't get it.
Forks are better.
I loved Phoenix. I loved the sun and the blistering heat. I loved the vigorous, sprawling city.
Bitch is already.
Oh yeah, you lost the picture. Vigorous. Bella, my mom said to me, the last of 1,000 times before I got on the plane. You don't have to do this. My mom looks like me, except with short hair and laugh lines. I felt a... What's that word?
Oh, God.
I felt a spasm of panic as I stared at her wide, childlike eyes.
This is why I screamed.
Of course. How can I leave my loving, erratic, harebrained mother to fend for herself? Of course she had Phil now, so the bills would probably get paid. There would be food in the refrigerator, Dad, can't talk, wow. Gas in her car, and someone to call when she gets lost. But still.
She just rolls on everything like, I went to the store, I bought this.
It's not nearly as good as 50 Shades of Grey or My Immortal.
I hope Zeromaster later in the days.
Wait, you actually read that Gothic thing?
The My Immortal?
My Immortal, yeah.
Yeah, I read it as Morgan Freeman. I actually have it on my channel, like 2 chapters, and I stopped because I stopped caring.
Better than well, at least didn't try anything by the car. Oh my God.
It's just fun to hear Morgan Freeman detail how he's wearing black lace. And
You ever heard of that cartoon like that?
I've read Has anyone here actually read this book?
Please come and help us.
No one be shy. No one's gonna judge you here, at least out loud.
I tried to name it for the first half of the book, challenge myself.
Let's try the index. Make it as like a chapter.
What's the index say?
Like any awkward love scene we can do.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the beginning, when she's going on the
Let's
phone.
go by table concept. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, it just says
Nightmare Theory Interrogation.
Are you sure not reading 50 Shades of Grey?
Ooh. Let's do that one.
What?
Let's do the game.
Shit! You suck!
Shit.
Can you do it as Christopher Walken?
Yes, I can do this, Christopher Walken.
Maybe I can do it.
No, I can do this, Christopher
I'll
Walken.
walk over you.
Good son.
I know what voice I should
I'll be into the water, even in my eyes.
I get wild in my ass.
That's why it smells so bad. Wowie zowie, it smells like an ass.
You know what the thing about Twilight is? I'm sorry, but I want to pull a pot in my head. Yeah, if I want a bullet pie on the head, if I'm the laptop, I'm trying to get at it.
I want to hear someone reading this Koenma, actually.
The who?
Koenma? You off the show?
I keep expecting
The series of the after show.
It's like,
Yeah. Koenma, one of the...
Rick, some line.
good roll, yeah.
No.
What am I doing here?
So what's your name?
Find the same worksheet by Chris.
Almost second.
Yeah, there is actually a
It's
fun one.
actually in the song.
God, there's too many Chris's out because I just said something. Asian Wolverine. The Bible verse in this?
Yeah, there's a Bible verse actually in it. I forgot to tell you guys, there's a Bible verse in this.
I'm sorry for this. We of course we've never read this fucking godforsaken book, so we don't know what it's really about.
Give it to me, I know where it is. I know where it is.
Yes. It's your mother's book.
The part one version.
You've read it twice.
The orange hair, short orange hair.
I was looking through it during time. I was like, I just realized Twilight sucks, so I tried to find something.
I can get it, yeah.
Wait, Google. There's nothing in this.
Twilight quotes.
Give me the book. I'll look.
What's that?
Hand it to him. He wants to read it. He wants
Wow.
to.
Hands are burning.
Like hell.
Yeah. We all know that Greg's on Team Jacob.
I will murder you where you sit.
Did I read the card?
It looks like Jacob.
I'm staying.
I love you. Did any of you guys read 101 Ways to Kill Edward Cullen?
Oh my god.
I will now.
It's a fanfic where literally it's just 101 Ways to Kill Edward Cullen where Alucard shows up like 10 times.
Wait,
I'm on Team Blade.
Some of them are short and they start to get longer.
Yeah.
Team Magma.
Rocket forever. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Well, hey, ever since Team Rocket
Oh, God.
What's that? The blades.
Go for it.
Play faces courtesy of Gotham.
Go for it. Oh, shit.
Randomly made these this morning.
Oh, we still have 9 minutes.
Really? Frisbee.
Oh, 5 minutes, yeah.
95.
Like Halo.
What am I doing?
I saw you.
Ways to Kill Edward
I have a question.
Yeah. What, you want to ask Christopher Walken?
Go for it. Yeah.
Well, number one, bullseye. Edward strolls across an open field and discovers a mask lying face down on the long grasses. He picks it up without looking and puts it on just out of curiosity. He does not realize that a professional archer is hanging behind a tree on the outskirts of the field, and that the mask is painted with a bullseye on his forehead, but the archer doesn't miss. Edward loses a fraction of his small brain, which is thrown out the back of his head, stuck to the tip of the arrow, and dies instantly. While the archer cheers, and so does the rest of the world. I have to warn you, I am really sick, so Christopher Walken, let's go to beauty. Don't like me.
Oliver is an excellent.
Okay, we come over here and you can read this. Sorry, that's my Christopher Walken.
Oh, that was your Arnold voice. Get to the right.
Toma.
Okay.
Let's get going. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Stephanie Meyer reads over her books and realizes that they are a god-awful piece of crap, yeah. And if they're rage over her own mistake, she goes on a rampage with a handgun she bought off of eBay, yeah. She hunts down each cast member and shoots them. Edward is best saved last. When Stephanie finds Edward, she cackles insanely and glares at him with pinprick-sized pupils and bloodshot eyes. I created you so I can destroy you, boom! Yeah!
You know, actually, there is a chapter dedicated to the Twilight cast versus the Helsing cast.
Helsing one.
Yeah. I'll show you. A real 50 vampire.
If only we had someone who voices Integra.
Yes!
Well, you're looking for
Oh, you know. Just a real fucking vampire. Bitch, get on my level.
Alright, there's the
God.
King's Landing, which is Alucard versus Edward. Bleach aside, an entire chapter of Bleach deaths. And
Is the King has landed? Is that Alucard?
yes, it is.
Very good. What? Would you like me to read as Alucard?
You as Alucard, Megami as Integra, either way.
Alright.
Oh, whatever.
Edward is flying back home after a trip to the UK for the launch of the new Twilight movie. As his plane hovers over the runway, a blanket of squealing fangirls can be seen. They are like a plague of locusts, young, fit, noisy, irritating locusts. A squadron of policemen are forced to push them back so that the plane can land. Though the cleared area is only big enough for one plane, and there is a mysterious private jet behind Edward's personal plane. Edward's plane lands in the center of the human sea, and the girls start climbing over the plane to try and get him. The swarm over the aircraft like ants on a carcass. Edward hides in his cabin of his plane, though it is not for the girls. There is something else he can sense. Something terrible. Not terrible as in Twilight, but terrible as in completely fucking evil. Sir, you need to get off the plane. There are other crafts trying to land. The pilot tries coaxing him. But her refuses to budge. No, we can't let that jet land. It'll kill us all. Mr. Conan, we need to evacuate the airspace. Please get off the plane. No, you can't let me get off there. And we'll scream. What are you? Gay? The pilot asked. Have you been listening to me? There's a monster on that jet. A true monster. Tired of the games, the pilot tried to drag Edward out, but a struggle ensued. The two men grappled were entranced by the most awful sound they had ever heard. And no, it wasn't just a bibber. It was the sound of, well, they weren't exactly sure. What the hell was that? The pilot asked fearfully. It's him, Edward whispered harshly. The pilot walked over to the window and raised the blind to see a dead teenager splattered on the glass. He screamed and fell back. He just crawled to another window and looked outside to where the other jet had crash-landed. The flaming wreckage was releasing thick columns of smoke and had missed the rubble and the thousands of corpses. One man stood alone. Don't let him see you, Edward screamed, tackling the pilot on the floor, closing blinds. What is he? He is death, Edward sobbed. The pilot was about to argue further when he was cut off by the sound of gunshots and screaming. He hazarded a glance outside and watched in stunned horror as the man in a blood-red suit began shooting down every single human being in the runway. My God, he is a monster. What did I say? Edward growled. Stop him! You're a vampire, aren't you? The pilot yelled. Well, Edward muttered. Go out there. Edward was about to protest when the glass behind the pilot's head shattered and the pilot's head exploded. Yes. Oh, poopy.
Well, thanks for coming to the panel.
And remember, there's always a real fucking vampire.
Bye.
A real fucking vampire.
If you guys want, I have lollipops.
What?
Here, get some lollipops.
Yeah, you're supposed to throw them, weren't you?
I love lollipops.
I do.
Come with the audience, right?